I'll let him take it away. Starting a business in 4 steps. So this is a pleasure for me to sit back, and I'll send you part of my paycheck. And
thank you.
Good stuff.
So what I will be speaking about the next 10 minutes about is starting a business in 4 steps. It will pretty much connect to what I spoke about last time and give very practical examples. So I don't believe in all the bull crap which is written in the book or people speak about write a business plan or whatsoever, because it doesn't get you started. So I will pretty much give examples and show you stuff which you can work with. First question by hand, like who found the last information I gave interesting or valuable, like from last week? Okay, some people. Cool. We'll see like how it's at the end of this time. What I will be saying is not fact, it's just my own opinion and my own experience, so don't take it for granted. You can say it's total bullshit and prove me your way. It's just my point of view. So last time we spoke already about like we want to find a niche. Everybody says find this niche, but why do we want to find it? How do we find it? What's the easiest way? So we want to find it because we don't have experience, we don't have shit about what we do, I don't, and we don't have money. So we want to have a small field which is not too spread out, not too much competition, otherwise we will fall down immediately. So we want to find this one niche, and we also want to have a niche which has demand. So we don't want to deliver a product and then on the next second see, oh, nobody wants to buy it. That's what happens a lot. So what a good way is to do, once you've got your idea or what you want to do, like anyone has an idea here right now what he wants to do, which he thinks is a niche? Anyone? What is an idea you guys have? You guys?
A restaurant that makes all its own food, so it grows everything locally for itself.
Okay, so like Vancouver, restaurants, organic, something like that. So you can just put it in Google and see like what's coming up, and it's pretty cool. Like the first entry is Yelp. It's just some website which lists stuff, so there's no company actually behind this. Then you've got like JBranks, Happy Cow, I don't know. There's no company on the first rank, so this is very good information because no one's trying to get there. So that would be a good thing actually. Like when you're doing this, you can easily go to this spot there. On the other hand, you don't really know if someone actually wants it. So one thing which I will show you is the Google Keyword Planner. You can just type in Google Keyword Planner into Google, and you go on search for keywords using a phrase, and you put in what I just said, like Vancouver, restaurant, organic, and get ideas, and it pretty much just measures now like how many people are actually looking for this. So if you see like, okay, 5,000 people are looking for this every month, wow, this is really, really good. If something comes up like no one's looking for it right now, it's not that good actually. So no one's looking for this phrase, but I'm sure people are looking for some organic stuff, so you would just need to think about what to do. I will show you an example which was executed already. It's the black sugar tank top. Everybody watched the film Fight Club? Most people did probably, and in the ending scenes Tyler Durden is wearing this tank top which has old porn covers actually on it, and this is how the shirt looks. And my friend Jonas, it's my business partner in Germany, he wanted to become Tyler Durden on German Carnival, so he was looking for this shirt, but he couldn't find it. So he was like looking on the web everywhere, and he found this this discussion forum here, and it has 189 pages about where do we get the shirt from, but it wasn't there, so he decided to make it. And right now, if you put black sugar tank top into Google, you will find blacksugartanktop.com, some eBay stuff. This is all him. So he found this niche there. It's a pretty good niche. Lots of people are looking for it. It's right now 190 people a month, and right now he's making like $1,000 with it every month without doing anything. He's just produced this shirt once and ships it. So this is a really good way to see if your niche is a good idea or not, and if there's a demand, so that at the end you didn't put money into it and time and you don't have anything. Yeah, what you're looking for, so is basically you can imagine like going into a club and you're looking at very hot chicks. You don't want to have the hot chick like which has like 10 guys around her which are like super pretty, super successful in life, because the chances are not that good. So you're looking for this maybe lonely girl. She's still beautiful and dancing nicely, but maybe has just some creepers around her, some ugly folks, and you can just go there, be cool, and you will get the date with her. So that's pretty much what you're looking for. Just browse around, and there's tons of stuff out there what you can do. Yeah, you also want to have something which does not need a lot of money, because we don't have money. Some maybe. I don't have a lot of money to spend or to risk. I don't want to lose my money. So you want to see like what kind of business you want to go into. I got like some bad examples which I think are not that easy to start with. It's like a restaurant. It takes like a lot of money to get all this equipment, like furniture. You need to pay rent. It's crazy. Everything which has a branch need, like I was thinking about opening a branch selling our furniture stuff. It's crazy how much you have to pay. It's like 5 grand just like liabilities you have. It's like the person who's in the store all the time, like 8 hours a day, times 20, times 30, I don't know. It's crazy, plus rent and everything, and you didn't make any money yet. So this is kind of tricky. What's better is like something online or a service, like selling this t-shirt. It's a one-man company, there's no one behind than him. And he doesn't need to pay anything. If it's not running, he doesn't lose out. So stuff like this, offering a service, I don't know, teaching a language, doing a presentation in front of other people. Like I could go with this maybe to a company and say, hey, pay me $10 per person who's sitting in there, and I don't know, I would make $300 right now without actually losing something. So stuff like this.
Hat going around later.
Say again?
So there'll be a donation hat going around later.
The copies were expensive. So yeah, stuff like this you want to look into and consider like the investment side. And yeah, the online place is a really cheap marketplace. You don't lose money compared to the offline side. Yeah, this is like the part for the niches. You don't need to take notes. I will give you a handout in the end, so you can read all the stuff. Yeah, like the second thing is finding a name. We spoke about this already. But I'm going to just go to the slides here. Find a name. Yeah, we spoke about this already. Like some other name already, but we didn't like go into detail. Like why is it important? Why is it not important? So we've got this fictional names or the describing names. The fictional names are really flexible. So like Amazon, Nike, it's not connected to a product, which is really good because you can do whatever you want. Like Amazon started off with only selling books, and now they are the biggest retail company in the world. It's crazy. And if they would have called themselves bookseller.com, won't work that good. So yeah, it's very flexible. Anyone heard of SEO before? It's pretty much search engine optimization. So it stands for how you rank on Google, which is really important. Like a fiction name is not that good for SEO. It's not saying that you can't go there. Amazon is pretty much on the top if you type something in there. But in the beginning, it's bad for SEO because it does not reflect what people are looking for. If I put in Tyler Durden tank top, I want to immediately come to the Black Sugar site. And it's called Black Sugar because Black Sugar is the most recognized item on the shop. So if the page would be named Tyler Durden word or something, it wouldn't hit it. So yeah, it's kind of bad for the search engine optimization. And so it needs a high need of marketing. You need to get this name you've got there in your mind into the mind of the other people because they don't know shit about what you're talking about. Then you've got the describing name. It's stuck to its meaning, obviously. Like Black Sugar tank top can't sell Nike shoes, won't work. Would be very, very weird. But it's good for the search engine optimization because it reflects what you're selling. So if someone types into Google Black Sugar tank top and he sees blacksugartanktop.com, he's pretty sure this is what I'm looking for, and not some Nike Amazon page. Yeah, and so it has a lower cost. You don't need as much money to put into this SEO stuff, which is pretty expensive. You don't need as much marketing because your advertisement is your name. So that's something to think about. My opinion is you should go with a fictional name when you plan to make a really big company. If you want to spread what you do, this is what we did with our furniture company. It's called Unique Home. So it's something with home, it's unique, but it's not like we only say armchairs and couches, what we do right now. Yeah, so for something like this, it's pretty good because we want to grow this big worldwide and stuff so ever. But this other page I have about the Gamescom beanbags, which I spoke about, there I took a describing name because I only sell those beanbags and I don't plan to sell anything else on there. I don't plan to put money in there, I don't plan to put a lot of time in there. So yeah, you have to think about like where do you want to go with your company. Yeah, then we spoke about the legal thing with names. I won't speak about that. In the sheet is a link again to what Siri told you guys last time. Nothing to say there, you just put it in this search mask and see what comes up. You can also just Google Google for it, and see if another company might share the same name as you guys have. Yeah, just gives you an idea. That's this for the name, and yeah, then will potential customers search find me? It's again this keyword planner thing. I will show you something which I will be taking for my project here, which is the biting nail thing. So I found this back in Germany actually, and I was just looking for stuff and googling it, just brainstorming, and I came up with biting nails because I bite nails. I stopped now without using a product or something, but it took like 4 or 5 years. And a lot of people do it and it irritates them, it irritates other people, so a lot of people have that. There should come something up. It was a little slower. Way more. Yeah, it's 5,400 people looking for biting nails every month, which is pretty insane. It's like a lot of people. And when you put this into Google now and see like if there's anyone around with this stuff, what comes up is some webmde.com/beauty/ I don't know, it's just like a page which speaks about general stuff, and they made one article about it. Then then it's Wikipedia there. So this is very good to make money because no one's going for this biting nail thing. And there's one company which Siri showed up last time. It's this page, Stop Biting Nails. That's actually how they are called. And I thought, fuck, maybe they got me there. Stop biting nails. So I thought, maybe it's not that good anymore because they're out there, and I was browsing their page, and when you want to buy their stuff, you get this. So those are the creepers I talked about. They try to do something, but they don't get it right, so I'm coming there and go for the dancing chick. Yeah, so this is a really, really good tool, like which I use all the time for all the stuff, and it shows you a lot actually. Yeah, when you got all that, you got your name, you found it, you know that your niche has a demand, you saw like people are looking for it, you want to launch your website. Again, I'm not going to speak about this one because I just put a tutorial in this sheet which I will give you. It's about using GoDaddy because Siri mentioned this one, and I think it's quite popular here. I don't know, I use other stuff in Germany, but it's in German. Stick with GoDaddy. It's a YouTube tutorial where it explains all the way how you do it, how you set up WordPress. It's all covered so that you've got a functioning website. And yeah, then what's next? Nobody really tells somebody what to do next. You got this idea, you got the niche, but how do I go from there? So really important is create content. Like whatever you do, like write articles about it. Tell people what are you doing. Explain them why your product is 1,000 times better than this other product. Tell them what's special about it. Just like get yourself out there, because otherwise people won't see you. Just because you've got this website, nobody will visit you. One example for this, it's like my first online business I made, or we actually bought it. It's also together with Jonas, my business partner there, and it's called planethandy.de. It's a guy who came to us and he sold us his whole stock of products. We bought this domain name planethandy.de, which is a very good name because it's like Planet Handy. It's quite catchy, and we built this website. We put like I don't know how many hours in there. It's like crazy, and this page is not selling anything because yeah, we thought we've got an amazing page. People will like it, and we're just not out there. We don't have the marketing budget to put in there because this is probably the most competitive product in the world. It's phone stuff, like totally stupid. It's crazy to think about selling this when you don't have any money to put in there. So this is not running at all, even though it looks great. Yeah, so that's what you need to think about. And yeah, creating content. What you can see with Black Sugar Tank Top, what he did actually, he went there, he opened this website, and just wrote an article about the steps he's doing. So he went to India, he actually produced it in India, watched all the steps, how they're doing it, and he just told everyone how he's doing. And there were those 189 pages of people looking for this stuff, and they were following him. They said, hey, this is a dude who's doing this, I can connect to this person, he's really out there. It's not like some Amazon who's just interested in my money. This guy is passionate to get this shirt. And stuff like this, just like putting content there, writing a blog, telling people what you do. And yeah, that's a good thing to start with. And this leads to the importance of personality. Today we want to authenticity. I don't want to have like another banner that's propping in my face and I think they just want to rip me off. You want to have like someone you can connect to, you want to feel there's honesty involved and not like some bullshit. So a really good thing to do there is making a video. I will just show you this video you made.
It's the same video for the class.
Second.
It's the same video.
Yeah.
Hi there. When you first came to the site, I think you were probably fucking up. Hello there. No. Hi, Jonas from lecturepaper.com. Just a quick update. I think when you came to the site, you were probably looking for something that looks like this, or this, or this. I don't care. Right now, I'm in the prototyping phase. These colors are not perfect yet. I'm figuring it out. Also, I want to make it a little bit more slim. And basically just make the colors perfect. The shirt will come in 4 different sizes, S, M, L, and XL. There will be a chart which the perfect measurements, so you can just check which one fits you. And yeah, see you.
It's connecting to the guy who's like wants to buy this shirt, and it's not like some professional advertising, not at all. I mean the video, like when you look at it from a professional way, it's shit. There's like a cable hanging down there. It's like the kitchen is, I don't know, covered with newspaper. It's some crappy flat in India, I don't know what, but it's totally honest, so that's why it works. And I actually got statistics from him. He just sent it to me like 10 minutes ago, where he measured what's the different was before and after he made this video. So he was like, this is the beginning, nothing at all, and somewhere here he made this first video, sales came, nothing, and then he made another video, and it went up again, because like people see, okay, this dude is really doing it. It's not just like some page where he talks about selling a product, because it was all pre-orders. So all of this is all pre-orders, and but now he's like at, I don't know, like $6,000, which he made of it already, and it's just pre-orders. The product is not ready to ship yet, like some samples will be sent out. So yeah, like throwing yourself out there with videos, like it works crazy. It's like stepping out of the comfort zone. It's something which I had to learn myself. I was there and thought, okay, online you can do like everything in front of your computer and you don't need to show your face. Yeah, also there you do actually, because it just works. So just throw yourself out there. It does not need to be perfect. This video is not perfect. My videos are not perfect at all. But no one cares. People don't want to see perfection. Yeah, then back to the search engine optimization. It's super important to be on Google Place 1, because you don't need advertisement, or not as much, when you're on this rank 1 and people type in biting nails and I'm there on the top, because people will click me. I just looked up the statistics, like how much traffic goes to rank 1. It's about 40%. So if you do the math here, seeing that 5,400 people are looking for biting nails, maybe I will be on place 1, so you make it on 40%. It's 2,260 person who will find me a month. And then there's also a conversion rate, which means like how many people are buying of those people, and it's about 3% of people who buy. So it's times 0.3. So this other person will buy every month. Let's make a product which gives me $10. So I'm doing this by just having this website and selling some stop biting nail product, I don't know, some nail stuff you can put in there which is bitter, I don't know, like, and that's the money. And this, like, this 3% thing is like measured on all the e-commerce companies out there. It's like Amazon, Nike, it's all included, and it's not connected to niches. Niches have got a way bigger conversion rate because people are exactly looking for this. If you type in black sugar tank top, you want to buy this black sugar tank top. You don't want to compare some stuff around and, I don't know, watch the sizes, see how it looks like. You want this product. So it's way higher there. So I think eBay has a conversion rate of 11% or something, Amazon of 10%. So the 3% is really, really low. It's with all the crappy businesses out there, like Stop Biting Nails, which doesn't even have a shop on out there. So yeah, you can make a lot out of that, and I've got like 5 tips here what you can do to get to Google rank 1. One thing you can use is a plugin which is called All-in-One SEO. It's pretty much going step by step, and you can put your keywords in. The keywords are pretty much what you think your customers are looking for. Like if we take the biting nails, people might type in stop biting nails, quit biting nails, and whatever stuff comes into your mind, you can optimize it for this stuff, and it's not much work. It took me like 1 hour for this Games on Beatback site, and it's right now ranking on rank 3 or something, out of nowhere. Then I spoke about the content before. You want to also put your keywords into the content, because Google is scanning all the websites out there and checks what's in there. And if the keyword which someone puts into Google matches with what's in your content, they say, okay, this might be interesting for the person. So you want to have it in there, but you don't want to spam. If you go there and write biting nails, biting nails, biting nails, biting nails, Google sees, hey, this guy is fucked in the head, let's kick them out. And I won't get any traffic from them. So it needs to be natural. So a good thing is write your article like you normally would do it, and then maybe have a look into it if you can put a keyword here and there. But don't think like keyword. This won't work. Yeah, you want to be everywhere: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, whatever, because everywhere you have a link to your site. So it actually gives you pointers, which is called backlinks. Like I'm standing here and 10 people behind me, 10 people are standing behind me and clap on me. Everybody will think I'm great, I'm doing something good. If there's no one behind me, you will think, maybe this guy is talking just crap. So yeah, just go everywhere, put your stuff out there, write guest posts on some other pages, and let them point to you, because it will help you. Yeah, that is actually covered with this one already, like the backlinks. And yeah, just don't spam. Spamming does not work. It was like working some years ago, I don't know when, people were just massively spamming their pages with words to get this Google awareness. But yeah, Google learned something in the last year, and they see this, they track that, and they just kick you out of Google, and even though you were on rank 3 or something, they just say, no, you're out of the game. Yeah, that's pretty much it.